Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Friday, the 12th of April 2024, the year of a million transactions per second or more. Take custody of your digital assets today at rockwallet.com, including Bitcoin SV, the original protocol, and genuine Bitcoin. Let's get into it today. What a day it is to be alive today, the 12th of April. Check it out. This is a massive day in Bitcoin history, as you will see. Check this out. So 2 posts today. There's a little quote here that I'm not going to read right now because we will see it in this email. Check this out. So this was April 12th, 2009. Satoshi's reply to Mike Hearn. This is absolutely epic. Every time I read things like this, it just blows my mind. Obviously, that all these kind of like dots falling into place and kind of like rumors that you hear on the grapevine, but you're not sure when. Well, check this out. So we're just going to read the whole thing because it's so good. So Satoshi replied to Mike Hearn April 12th, 2009. The following email is part of a series provided by early Bitcoin developer Mike Hearn. As with all private emails, there are limits on our ability to verify trustworthiness of the material, but the consensus is that these emails are accurate and do not contradict anything else Satoshi wrote. This email proves some more insight. It's Satoshi's view on scaling Bitcoin globally. Check this out. From Satoshi Nakamoto at gmx.com. Date Sunday, April 12th, 2009 at 10:44 p.m. to Mike Hearn, Mike at plan99.net. Hi Mike, I'm glad to answer any questions you have. If I get time, I ought to write a frequently asked questions to supplement the paper. There is only one global chain. Look at that, can you believe it? Like, just, obviously we've heard this before. We had one chain and all this kind of stuff, but he's explaining this to Mike. Back in 2009, there is one global chain. And again, the powers that be have spun the narrative and all that because they want you to think that it's like a literal chain, but it's not actually the chain. It's more the network. Like the chain, like blockchain, is just simply the process that data goes through to get uploaded onto the network. It is blockchain technology that allows the data to be linked together to a globally distributed, economically competitive server network so that there is no central point of failure and that all the data is linked together so that it can't be cracked, hacked, altered, changed, or deleted. That is it. But again, the powers that be were just like, oh, well, let's create multiple chains and tell everybody there's lots of different chains and all this kind of stuff. It's just simply a process of uploading data onto the ledger. That is it. But there is only one way to commoditize data, meaning there will be only one commoditized internet, if you like. Everything will be on this network because it's the only way to commoditize data, which means data is safe and therefore doesn't have any central point of authority or control. Amazing. That's my rant over. Let's continue. Check this out. This is another absolutely epic quote here. The existing Visa credit card network processes about 15 million internet purchases per day worldwide. Bitcoin can already scale much larger than that with existing hardware. For a fraction of the cost, it never really hits a scale ceiling. Oh, beautiful. If you're interested, I can go over the ways it would cope with extreme size. By Moore's law, we can expect hardware speed to be 10 times faster in 5 years and 100 times faster in 10. Even if Bitcoin grows at crazy adoption rates, I think computer speeds will still stay ahead of the number of transactions. Amazing. I don't anticipate that fees will be needed anytime soon. But if it becomes, and again, this is what Blockstream have done. They were like, no, let's introduce fees as soon as possible. We want it to be a fee network. And we'll purposely increase fees so that miners can sustain themselves, on a bullshit network, which we're going to restrict with a 1 megabyte block cap. That's what they've done. Outrageous. But if it becomes too burdensome to run a node, it is possible to run a node that only processes transactions that include a transaction fee. The owner of the node would decide the minimum fee they'll accept. Right now, such a node would get nothing because nobody includes a fee. But if enough nodes did that, then users would get faster acceptance if they include a fee or slower if they didn't. The fee the market would settle on should be minimal. If a node requires a higher fee, that node will be passing up all the transactions with lower fees. It could do more volume and probably make more money by processing as many paying transactions as it can. Absolutely. Economies of scale. The transition is not controlled by some human in charge of the system, though, just individuals reacting on their own to market forces. Yeah, it's an economically competitive system. Nodes will professionalize. Eventually, most nodes may be run by specialists with multiple GPU cards. For now, it's nice that anyone with a PC can play without worrying about that video card they have, and hopefully it'll stay that way for a while. More computers are shipping with fairly decent GPUs these days, so maybe later we'll transition to that. A key aspect of Bitcoin is that the security of the network grows as the size of the network and the amount of value that needs to be protected grows. The downside is that it's vulnerable at the beginning when it's small, although the value of that could be stolen should always be similar, that the amount of effort required to steal it. If someone has other motives to prove a point, they'll just be proving a point I already conceded. My choice for the number of coins. Check this out. Here we go. Check it out. This is great. This is an explanation on the number of coins. What an epic email this is. My choice for the number of coins and distribution schedule was an educated guess. It was a difficult choice because once the network is going, it's locked in and we're stuck with it. I wanted to pick something that would make prices similar to existing currencies, but without knowing the future, that's very hard. I ended up picking something in the middle. If Bitcoin remains a small niche, it'll be worth less per unit than existing currencies. If you imagine it being used for some fraction of world commerce, then there's only going to be 21 million coins for the whole world. Oh, check it out. There's only going to be 21 million coins for the whole world. There we go. That's another one. So it would be worth much more per unit. Values are 64-bit integers with 8 decimal places. So one coin is represented internally as 1, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 zeros. There's plenty of granularly if typical prices become small. For example, if 1/10 of a cent is worth €1, that's a tenth of a Bitcoin. Is worth €1, then it might be easier to change where the decimal point is displayed. So if you had 1 Bitcoin, it's now displayed as 1,000, or 1/10 of a Bitcoin is displayed as 1. Interesting concept. And then he's put Ripple is interesting in that it's the only other system that does something with trust besides concentrate it into a central server. All right, let's read that again. Ripple is interesting in that it's the only other system that does something with trust besides concentrating into a central server. So that's what you say Ripple does. So Ripple concentrates trusts into a central server. Yeah, that's exactly what it does because it's completely centralized. Oh, that's hilarious. There we go. Some people question the accuracy of the email on the grounds that Satoshi mentioned Ripple, but it is important to distinguish the XRP currency from Ripple, the company, which was founded in 2004. Not really, it's not. Notable sections, there is only one global chain, and then the existing Visa credit card network. Yeah. By Moore's Law. Yeah. Brilliant. What a fantastic email that was. There we go. And that was the 12th of April 2009. Crikey Moses. So that was 15 years ago today. 15 years ago today. Because we are 2024. And that was 2009. Whoa. Jeepers. Amazing. Love it. Right, let's crack on with the figures then. So we've had Fisher Price Cash going through its halving, and we've now had 63 blocks mined since then. So we've got the BSV block halving coming up one day. So this is tomorrow. You know what I'll do? I might actually work out how many blocks we got left. So 112 by the looks of it. 112 blocks. So 1,200 minutes. We'll work that out. Anyway, yes. So $92 hash rate. 0.16. Let's have a look at the difficulty adjustment on BTC just for lulz. Look at it's still going up. Look, still going up. The difficulty adjustment. Whoa. Let's look at the hash rate on. So a blue line is Bcrash, just dipping off again. Red line is Bitcoin. Lovely, jubbly. There we go. And for anybody who actually next one is nodes 0.22. So for anybody who hasn't seen a Bitcoin node, these are they. Check it out, the Bitcoin mining operations. This is the backbone to the new global financial system, the world's first ever commoditized internet, where we own and control our own data. Absolutely amazing. Blows my mind every time. It will never cease to amaze me, that. Transactions, 10.86. Let's just see how many that is on what's on chain. Oof, 65,000. That's not many. But we shall see what Terranode is doing when we get there. Beautiful. And block size, 67% of the overall network. Oh look, we've got 60 megabyte block. So we've got more data in that one block than the entire column of 30 over in Bcrash there. Good grief. There we go, yeah. So 30 megabytes, biggest block. Hash rate, yeah, still the same. Oh, ticking up a little bit there on Bitcoin. Alright. Let's just narrow the screen, enlarge these a bit. There we go. Yeah, hash rate going up a little bit on Bitcoin. Just a little bit. That's a little bit. Very good. Proof of work by network. Again, that yellow line is meant to represent Bitcoin, which is BSV, not SegWit Protocol, because SegWit Protocol started on the 24th of August 2017. Yeah, whereas Bitcoin started on the 3rd of January 2009, so that really should be massive. Completely deceptive chart there. Whoa, look at this. So it is currently 1,434,882 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Corecoin. 1.5 million times cheaper. Oh dear, that is hilarious. Anyway, but it's currently 13.3% more profitable to mine on BTC. Again, that sort of shows you the competition for BSV, the demand for it. It's 93% more profitable to mine on BTC than Fisher Price Cash. That's just gone through the halving, and it's currently 2.3% more profitable to mine on Corecoin than Bcrash. It looks like whoever it is, the miner been managing the hash rate, is just giving the Bcrash miners a chance to carry on and continue their shit coining. In my opinion, there. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. BSV block size coming down. I wonder if we are looking at transaction banking here. That's what I suspect. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network. Transactions per block by network. Fees though, yeah, Bitcoin still smashing everyone else out of the park. Fees, Satoshis, yeah, on a log curve there, still even lower than the others. Block reward ratio, so again, I normally show the other chart where the solid blue line is going up and the block reward goes down. That is the solid blue line would represent the red line there. We'll keep an eye on that. If you want to know what's going to happen in the future, this is the only graph you really need to look at, because the daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network, as in like the number of the growth of the chain, the number of signatures, the number of transactions, the volume of data, is what it is, which is the longest chain. Total Bitcoin hash rate, 7 days. All right. Total Bitcoin hash rate, 24 hours. That's across all chains. Corecoin hash rate, other miners with 2% on there. Bcrash hash rate. Look, yeah, so other mining pools just giving all these shitcoiners the opportunity to continue mining, distracting them away from what is going on, I suspect. Yes. Fisher Price Cash, again, other mining pools, again, giving that the opportunity to the other miners to stay, just stay running, because it's just gone through the halving. But it's still 93.3% more profitable, so I suspect we'll see other miners possibly reducing hash rate on there further as the days go on, potentially. And no point in looking at CoinDance hash rate for Bitcoin, because they are not recording it. But what we can do is we can check it on What's on Chain. So let's do this. This is over the month. Where are we right now? Tau with 63.64%. Kuv with 24.4. Gorilla Pool, nice one, 6.29, very good. QD Link 4.2. Mining Dutch 1.4. All right. Crypto Quant, look, the exchanges. So the exchanges reserves, they are cashing out while the price is going up. Look at that. They know what's coming. They're not holding that shit. It's literally just, Tether buying up, and Tether doesn't do anything with it. Apart from maybe like restrict the supply, but no one's using it. Nobody does anything with it. Remember, if something is useful, it's valuable. If something is useless, it's worthless. That's what we're looking at there. So let's have a look at Tether. Look at, maybe they haven't pumped the price. No, they haven't over the last 24 hours. But massively, obviously, over the last 7 days. Just scooping up BTC. Trying to keep the market, trying to keep traders happy. That's literally all they're doing. I mean, look at that on the month and on the year. We started off at like 81 billion, and now we're at 107 billion. Oh my goodness me! Almost 30 billion. 30 billion in a year. Oh my god! There's only 12 months in a year. Yeah, that's more than 2 billion a month. Good grief. Like $500 million a week. $500 million a week. Good grief. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's 30 billion over 12 months. 12 months in the year. Phew. My god. Yeah, more than 2 billion a month. I think a little bit more than that. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a huge amount. Let's have a look at the shorts and longs. So again, longs have collapsed. Although I'm sure Bitfinex will be feeling happy when this dip here is no longer seen on the chart. So then this line will be pushed up again. But the ratio is 1.3 shorts to long ratio. But confidence is deteriorating, which they're trying to hide. You can currently get 770 genuine Bitcoin for 1 BTC. You can get 6.6 Bitcoin for 1 BCH. Very good. Crypto bubbles look flocky. MakerDAO. God, Jasmine Soul. Who cares? Honestly, bonk. 2,400% on a year. Good grief. Honestly, what an absolute shit show this is. Honestly, utter shite. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus BTC. Yeah, so just down over the last few days. Oh, dropped off a cliff just there. There we go. Oh well. You know, we shall see what happens. We shall see what happens. Yes, indeed. Let's have a look at Live Coin Watch. So the market is currently $2.6 trillion. Let's have a look at Coolcoin. 1.39 trillion. My God. Basically $1.4 trillion. Absolute shite. 24-hour trade volume, though, just 1.7. 1.78. That's not much at all. That means that you only need 1.78% of the market to change its mind, and the entire thing is wiped out. That's all you need. Just 1.78% of the market to suddenly change its mind, and boom, the whole thing disappears. It is literally a house of cards. Yeah, people will be looking at the market cap going, "Oh, it's a $1.4 trillion market cap. It's here to stay." No, it's not. You've only got a trade volume of 1.78%. There's literally nothing there. There is hardly any market for it. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Especially when you know what we know, when you realise that SegWit has made it economically, contractually credibility and economically worthless. You know, Bcrash taking a nosedive there on the week. Roger probably pumped it with his book that came out. Where is Bitcoin? $91 market cap, just $1.7 billion. Whoa, only $1.4 million worth of asks. It's not much at all. Price just taking a bit of a nosedive there. Breakdown volume, breakdown liquidity. Where is the liquidity? Oh, no way. OKX has actually got liquidity now. Wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that. Interesting to see the change occurring. Interesting. Let's have a look at Terranode. Is it testing? Oh, come on, you beauty. So last block was 4 minutes and 5 seconds ago. 103 gigabytes in size. Come on. Any larger than 103? No, that's all right. So how many? Look at how many million transactions per second have we've got consistently. Oh, you beauty! I can see an entire column there. How many have we got? Just because I'm a geek at this, love seeing this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks in a row. All of them consistently processing over 1 million transactions per second. Come on. Come on. Love it when a plan comes together, as Hannibal would say. Brilliant. Right, that is a 21-minute show. Hope you enjoyed it. And as ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding a donation for your appreciation to Satoshi at handcash.io. Paymails are literally accepted across the board on in any BSV wallet that also has Paymails. So we'll leave it there, and we'll be back tomorrow, obviously. And as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.